In this section, we will explore best practices for securely transferring files using S3 Presigned URLs. First, it's important to leverage temporary access. By using time-limited access for sensitive data, you ensure that files are only accessible for a necessary period, which helps reduce security risks. Next, applying the principle of least privilege to IAM roles is key. This means granting only the permissions necessary for a task, which minimizes potential security exposures. Additionally, enforcing HTTPS for URL transmission is vital for secure data transfer. It ensures that data is encrypted, protecting it from interception during transit. Another important practice is nonce utilization, where you use unique, verifiable nonces to limit URL reuse, enhancing security. Lastly, it's imperative to implement logging and automated expiration to monitor usage and revoke access when necessary. This helps maintain oversight and control over who accesses your data and for how long. Presigned URLs provide a secure way to share specific S3 objects without exposing your AWS credentials. They allow you to grant temporary access to specified S3 resources, ensuring that anyone with the URL can retrieve or upload files to your S3 bucket within a set time frame. This time-bound feature is fundamental to reducing the risk of prolonged exposure and protecting sensitive data. The implementation of presigned URLs is especially relevant when it comes to compliance requirements and minimizing security vulnerabilities in data sharing processes. By leveraging presigned URLs, you can simplify the process of secure file transfer while maintaining robust control over who accesses your data and for how long. When it comes to generating presigned URLs, there are a couple of methods available using AWS services. One of the simplest ways to create these URLs is through the AWS CLI with a straightforward command like AWS S3 presign mybucket/myobject expires in 3600. This command generates a URL that grants access to a specific S3 object for a set duration. In this example, 3600 seconds or 1 hour. Alternatively, if you're looking for more control and need additional capabilities, leveraging the AWS SDK might be the way to go. The SDKs allow for deeper integration with your applications and can help automate the generation process as part of your application logic. It's crucial to consider the lifespan of these URLs. The expiration should be carefully planned to match the sensitivity of the data you are sharing. This ensures that the access is not overly permissive and does not expose data for longer than necessary, minimizing potential security risks. In this slide, we are focusing on access management strategies within AWS. The first component is IAM permissions, which should be configured to limit access strictly to the operations necessary for your use case, such as GET or PUT actions. It's recommended to use roles instead of access keys where possible. This not only enhances security, but also simplifies the management of permissions. Additionally, incorporating multi-factor authentication, or MFA, adds an extra layer of security, ensuring that only authorized users can access sensitive data. Furthermore, leveraging VPC endpoints can enhance the security of your AWS environment by allowing you to privately access AWS services without using the public internet. These strategies collectively support a robust security framework, aiming to safeguard your resources in the cloud. Implementing Nonce-Based security is an effective strategy for securing URL access. In this approach, whenever a URL is generated, it is accompanied by a unique nonce. This nonce is stored in DynamoDB, which acts as a reliable record-keeping system. Before any access is granted through the URL, the system checks the nonce to ensure it is valid. Once the nonce has been used, it is subsequently revoked. This mechanism guarantees that the URL is usable only once, effectively minimizing the risk of unauthorized reuse. It's an intelligent way to provide a high level of security by ensuring that each URL is individually validated before granting access. Let's now examine the incorporation of AWS tools in managing secure URL access. Utilizing AWS WAF, we can vigilantly monitor access patterns, allowing us to implement rate limits to enhance security. The AWS WAF provides a robust mechanism to scrutinize traffic and identify suspicious activity, supplementing our nonce-based security measures. Furthermore, by directing logs to CloudWatch, we gain the capability for anomaly detection, which can alert us to potential security breaches or misuse. For example, creating a WebACL with a command such as AWS WAF create name myWebACL, metrics name WAF metric, change token sets up a framework for tracking and analyzing access attempts to URLs. This proactive monitoring plays a key role in maintaining URL security. When it comes to securely sharing URLs, there are practical applications you can leverage to enhance security measures. One key best practice is to utilize short expiration times for your URLs. This limits the window in which the URL is active, reducing the risk of unauthorized access if the URL gets exposed. Where possible, implementing IP whitelisting adds another layer of security, ensuring that only specific trusted IP addresses can gain access. Moreover, it is critical to prohibit the reuse of URLs by immediately clearing them after access has been granted. This tactic helps prevent any potential exploitation from unauthorized entities. By adhering to these best practices, you can significantly mitigate the risks associated with sharing secure URLs. In conclusion, Presigned URLs offer a secure way to share data temporarily when best practices are adhered to. As a summary, it is essential to regularly review access permissions to ensure they are up to date and relevant. Additionally, continuous monitoring for any potential breaches is recommended to maintain the integrity of your data sharing processes. For those looking to further expand their knowledge, following AWS Security Blogs can provide current guidance and insights into secure data sharing practices. This will keep you informed and help you stay on top of the latest security measures. On this slide, we've provided a list of references to deepen your understanding of using Presigned URLs securely. First, the AWS Security Blog offers a comprehensive guide on how to securely transfer files using Presigned URLs, an excellent resource for best practices. The official AWS S3 user guide provides detailed instructions and additional examples that can help you implement these practices effectively. Additionally, community resources like Stack Overflow and Medium articles can provide practical insights from real-world scenarios shared by other users. Exploring these resources will enhance your ability to securely share data and stay informed about the latest recommendations and updates in the industry.